Hey guys, welcome back to another tutorial by Shayna's Home DIY and Crafts. In today's video, I'm going to be making a front door Easter sign with items from the Dollar Tree. You want to see how I do so? Keep watching. Here I am showing you all the items that I'm going to be using. Most of the items are from the Dollar Tree and some are not, including that bag of green moss is not from the Dollar Tree. The wood sign is from the Dollar Tree. The styrofoam is from the Dollar Tree. So I'm going to start off by cutting down my styrofoam because it's too big and I don't need that much, okay? So I'm just cutting down a piece. Please do not ask me how much to cut down because I did not measure this. You did not see me with a tape measurement. You saw me with a knife and I cut it. So what I'm going to do here, I cut it thin enough because my piece of rabbit here, the little piece of wood sign here from the Dollar Tree, the rabbit, is very thin. I got this rabbit when they first started putting out Easter stuff. So it's been a while. I've been going back up to the Dollar Tree to see if I could find another bunny like this and can't find it. I actually got two of them, a purple one and this one, and I can't find them. But it was literally like in Feb, right after Valentine's, I found these. So if you're looking for it at your Dollar Tree at this moment, hopefully you could find it because I went back and I can't find it. So anyways, I cut my foam in a piece like you see. And then once I did so, I kind of like stuck my bunny piece of wood in between there. I didn't want to push it all the way down, just to where the tail is. Then I'm going to be using some hot glue. I'm using a low temperature hot glue gun here to secure that with the foam, because you know foam and hot glue doesn't work, but it does work with the low temp glue gun. So once I feel like that's secure and it's nice and everything is good, I went and I get a piece of, what do they call this? Saran wrap. What do they call it? Saran wrap or whatever they call it. You know what I'm talking about. They use it. You use this in your kitchen. And I'm just going to wrap that over the foam because I don't know about you guys. The foam, after you cut it, it leaves these kind of residue and I don't like the feeling of it on my hand. Also, I don't want when I open my front door, all the residue off the styrofoam to like fall in my house. So I decided to wrap it with saran wrap. Yeah, that's the right word, saran wrap. And then I'm just going to use my hot glue gun and secure that over the foam so it doesn't make a mess once I open my door, okay? This part is optional. You don't have to do this part. And also you don't have to cut your styrofoam if you don't mind. I don't want this thing to be like buff off my door. I want it to stay as flat as possible to the door so it looks natural. So that's why I cut the foam. So if you're wondering what's the reason behind cutting the foam, the reason behind cutting the foam is so it will sit flush to my door or flush enough, close enough. So here I'm going to use some low temperature glue gun. Sorry, I'm using the low temperature glue gun, and I'm just going to put some glue over that, and then I'm going to take some of the moss and I'm going to put it on it. This moss was from Joann Fabric. They were going out of business. I don't know if they're closed down yet fully, and I got these over there. They claim it was sale, but really it wasn't any sale. So I'm going to use that to cover up my styrofoam over my saran wrap over the styrofoam, and that's it. So again, with the low temperature glue gun, I had no problem. Versus like when I use a regular hot temperature glue gun, it melts. So, and not for nothing, this actually looks beautiful like it is. So if you want, you could just do this and leave it like it is. You literally could just put the moss on. It looks like grass, the bunnies in the grass, and leave it as it is. But I'm extra, of course, so I have to take it up to another notch. So keep watching, you'll see what I do. So once I'm done adding the moss, I mean, it looks really good like that. If you ask me, it looks good, natural, rabbit or bunny in the grass. But I have these little stems that I pick up from the Dollar Tree because, of course, I was trying to make this video all about Dollar Tree, but it never works, okay? It never works. But and that's only because I have other things, okay? You could get that moss at the Dollar Tree. So if you're going to make this, you don't have to do like me. You could get that moss at the Dollar Tree, but for me, I felt like it was cheaper to get it at Joann Fabric because there's more in a bag for my $1.25. Okay, so I like Dollar Tree, but I feel like they getting out of control. So here I'm using some of the stem or the what they call it, artificial flower from Dollar Tree, some of their picks. So I'm using that, and I pick up like one each. So I pick up only like 3 pieces. So one lavender, one bluish color, and a pink. So let's do the math. $1 for the bunny, $1.25. $1.25 that's $3.75. Yeah, it cost me roughly, if I should minus the moss, I want to say 1, 2, okay, $1 for that, $2 for that. That's $5, $6, so $7 overall it costs me to do this, minus the moss, and if we should minus the ribbon that I'm going to use on this. So if we add the moss, it will cost you about $10 estimate to do this project if you want to do it. So it's not bad, and it's gonna turn out absolutely gorgeous. Keep watching, you'll see. So what I'm doing here, I'm using my floral cutter and I'm just cutting these flower and these floral picks, and I'm just sticking them in the moss. So the reason of putting the moss there, somebody's going to ask, then why would you put the moss there if you're going to put the flower? Because this way you don't have to see my styrofoam, because remember, we just have certain amount of flour. We don't have so much flowers to hide the whole styrofoam. It's just enough to give it a pop and make it look a little bigger, so it don't look like it's lost on my front door. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you have a big front door, then this thing can look like it's lost. It's a good size, but it also can look like it's lost. So here we're cutting the pick, sticking that in, and it's already coming together. I actually love that lavender and the blue. I feel like I should have put the pink, but it does look good with the pink. But if you really think about it, it looks good just with the lavender and blue, as I'm doing this voiceover and speaking and I'm looking at it. So here now we're onto the pink. Like I said, I only bought 3 pieces of this, $1.25 a piece. So what is that, $3.75? Yep. So we're on $3.75 plus that. $5 plus that's $6.75. Yeah, so around $10 really it costs to make this. So just keep cutting my picks, and I know I'm just here talking nonsense, but you don't have to listen to me. You could watch it on mute. All right. Okay, so cutting them, and I'm just finding space that looks empty, and I'm sticking them in. And as I stick these flower in, I just kind of like eyeball it where I think it would look nice. Like these pink ones, they're longer, so you would technically want to put at the bottom, but no, I don't. I put them on the top and kind of like put them sideways so they could go out. So now after I got to this point, I felt like it just looked like it needs some more colors to it. It just looked bleh. And then I also don't like the cheapness of how the leaf from the Dollar Tree thing looks. So I went in my floral box, of course, because I used to make wreaths, and I still do. So I have a bunch of stuff. So these are like some leftover from something I was making. I don't know, but you can see the difference. You see the difference between the Dollar Tree and these yellow ones. I don't remember where I got them from, but they're either from Joann Fabric or Hobby Lobby. Either way, either one of those places they're from. So I'm just putting some of that in it to just take it up a notch so it looks more on the high end side. Even without that, it did look high end, but of course everybody has different taste, different style. I needed a pop of yellow, and I'm not going to go back to the Dollar Tree to buy those because I already have these things at home. Honestly, I didn't have to buy any of those little picks at the Dollar Tree because I already have those at home, but they're on the more high end, and I use them to make stuff that I sell. So I'm like, and I also wanted to keep this video to be a Dollar Tree video. So yeah, that's why I went and I said, okay, I'm gonna buy these. So I found these little eggs in a stash that I have. I've had these for years. I don't know, I probably used them to decorate. Probably never got to them. I'm obsessed with just buying things. So I probably just never got to use them because they're still in the wrap. But again, you could buy that, so you're gonna add that to it. But I had this on hand for a while. Of course, I didn't install it, I bought it, so we're gonna add it to it. But I probably bought this when it was originally Dollar Tree. I'm gonna be honest. I probably have this thing since this store was Dollar Tree versus $1.25. So what I'm doing is just I'm open that thing up, and I'm taking out the eggs, and I'm just putting them in just various areas. Nothing to it. You could leave it at this point. You can leave it as it is. You don't have to be like me. But I feel like I have these eggs, and I bought them a while now, and I find them, so why not use them? So I'm just eyeballing where I'm looking. Then I'll put some of the low temperature hot glue on the egg, and I just find different areas and just kind of like stick them there, hold them to be dried. So keep watching, you'll see how it turns out. If it's your first time here, my name is Shana. On this channel, I do a lot of home DIY projects and different type of crafting. If it's not your first time here, welcome back, and thank you guys so much for your continuous love and support. And hey guys, for my returning followers, it's springtime, so don't worry. Stay tuned, we got good stuff coming our way. All right, for the outdoor project. So here I am. I'm going to use this yellow ribbon because I felt like that the bottom part of this wreath or sign is looking so good. Now that little piece of kuchu ribbon, what do you call that, bow from the Dollar Tree, it ain't cutting no more. So I decided that I'm going to go into my stash bin of my ribbon bins, and I'm going to just, spice up my door too. I can't just spice up people's door. I'm going to spice up Shayna's door. So I decided that I'm going to use, I feel like the yellow is giving a little pop there, so we need some more yellow. So I decided to use the color yellow. So this ribbon is not from the Dollar Tree. However, you can get ribbon from the Dollar Tree. It may not look as nice as this one or the type that this has. So this is like a white with yellow with white stitch at the end. It's probably hard to see the white stitch. So tie in a bow. There's nothing to it, just like tying a shoelace. That's all it is. You ever like tie a shoelace? Literally, that's how I tied the bow just now, just like tying a shoelace. Measure the end to make sure they're the same. Then I'm just going to take my scissors and cut that off. Then I'm just going to place it right where I remove that piece of I don't remember what they call them thing. That piece of bow that was on it that didn't look too right. The half dead bow. Jute twine. No, that's not jute twine. But you know, whatever that is, that piece of bow that I took off, it kind of ripped that the piece of the bunny, because these things are cheap. Remember, they're from the Dollar Tree. So of course I went ahead and used low temperature glue to glue it back in the same center. No, please, I know you guys probably hear me keep saying low temperature. You could use hot glue if you have that. Don't go spend money to buy a low temperature glue. Just know that it may melt on the foam, but you can use that. So I'm going ahead and I'm going to ducktail the end of the ribbon, and look at that, guys. Okay, now we got to remember, we got to take that $1.25 signs off. We got to take the $1.25 sign. Now look how beautiful this is. This is absolutely gorgeous, and not for nothing, it turns out pretty big. So go ahead and type in the comment section. Let me know, how much would you sell this for if you're going to sell it? I know I sell everything, right? But I'm not selling this. This is for my front porch. But this is something you could sell, okay? This is something you could really sell. So do the math. How much would you sell this for? Or let me also know if you're going to make this for your front porch. So I took it outside. Of course, natural light is everything. I hang it on my deck. And I decided that I'm going to take a little video for you guys so you could see what the sunlight, was in the evening time. And the sun was close to start, setting. So I decided, why not bring it to the back? Because at the front, there's no sun. Of course, it's going to be on my front door. But at this point, there's no sun in the front. And I want you guys to see the colors, how it pops. So I brought it back here, and look how it turned out. It's absolutely gorgeous. Tell me in the comment section if you're going to make this thing, okay? And how much you would sell it for. But of course, I sell everything, but I ain't going to sell this one. This is for me, okay? Not for nothing, but if somebody said they want it, shit, you know me, I'll make it and sell it. But anyways, if you make it this far throughout the video, you are the real deal. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget, before you leave, to hit that subscribe button, click that notification bell on, and give this video a thumbs up. Type me a comment in the comment section. I read every single one of you guys comment. Feels like I'm actually talking to you guys while I read this comment. So I look forward to hearing from you guys. Also, if you guys are interested to see how I got this front door to look like this, I'm going to be having a video link right after this video, so you can check out how I redid my front door and change out my lock. So here we are, we're going back to the house project from this. So if that's something you're interested in, then go ahead and watch the next video that's going to be popped up right after this. So I went for a little bit a distance away from the door. I wanted to show you guys how big it is and how it looks, but I didn't want you guys to see me in the glass, so I have to go a little bit to the side so you're not seeing so good. So that's how it looks from a distance away. So as you guys can see for yourself, it's not small, it's a good size, it's popping, you can see it on the door. So again, this is how it turned out to look like. And yes, I know I talk a lot, and again, don't forget to check out some of my other videos, and don't forget to follow me over on my social media page. All the link to those will be in the description box below. Okay, so just remember that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Until next time, be blessed and bye for now.